Hello mares, welcome back. This is Blocks. We are here today with another episode of my SimCity BuildIt series. And we are back a few weeks earlier with this game than I planned actually, because at the end of last week the developers pushed out an update. So today we're going to do a quick look through the new features before we plan ahead to next episode. Let's go ahead and fill up these factories though to get things kicked off. And what I'll do is review the patch notes that the developers have released along with the update, and we'll go through each feature in order and then we'll call it a wrap. So I think this is effectively the kind of Dr. Wu's Tower update. So the patch notes, they read, upgrade Dr. Wu's Tower and control the power of disasters with this update. And it's version 1.3.3, and you can see here Dr. Wu's Tower in the middle of the screen here. I'll just kind of rotate around it. It's actually quite timely because we upgraded and started building this last episode, and it used to be a very angular building. It was quite a small profile comparably with the other special buildings in the game. And this one looks a lot more detailed and interesting, so I'm excited to see that. So let's go ahead and tap it and we'll see what it unlocks. Oh, we get a nice little video. Wu Tower now open. Yeah, this looks a lot nicer than what I've seen before. I think it's much more in fitting and in keeping with the style of the other buildings. And you can see it's got a much larger footprint. Before, the footprint I think was sort of half this size. And if we tap it, we can go in. Welcome to my tower, Mayor. Here you can launch disasters to earn golden keys. Oh great, so this is how we earn golden keys. And I noticed from the patch notes, the second line is there, collect Wu points to unlock 3 new disasters. The giant robot, the Tesla Coil, lightning storm, and the tornado. Yeah, so it looks like these 3 on the right hand side here we have to unlock. So we get Wu points, repair costs. Okay, so you've got to level up the tower effectively, and it looks like you do that by doing the sort of earlier disasters. Well, let's go ahead and tap one of these. Can we make one of these happen somehow? How do we do this? Not sure. We tap that. No. Do we drag it? We drag it. Oh, here we go. So, Meteor Strike. Massive magnets. Come out of Wu's Tower. And meteors are going to land maybe somewhere. Maybe. Let's try again. Oh, here we go. Right. Ah, okay. So we have to drag. Right. So yeah, on the left-hand side here, we drag the disaster we want to the tower, and then we pull in the goodies here. These gloves, it looks like, and then we press the red button to launch the Meteor Strike. So that's how that works. Let's go for it. There we go, so we get some Wu points for that. And I guess if we fix things, we will get the golden keys. And here comes the Meteor Strike. Just looks like sort of, yeah, in-game footage effectively. No special video here. Although I don't recognise, is that? No, it is definitely our city. Oh right, okay, so they did some stuff with lighting there. Looks kind of cool. Let's go ahead and rebuild that and see what happens. Okay, so while that's going on, let's look at the next line. So, it also says new road upgrades, boulevards, avenues and streetcars. And I noticed that we've got these traffic issues now. So we've got heavy and moderate traffic. We never used to have moderate traffic. We never used to have heavy traffic either. But we did have these red traffic areas, and then the buildings around it would get abandoned. Now this area here, with the abandoned building on the corner there, was not a traffic problem before the update. So this building wasn't abandoned, there wasn't too much traffic on this road. So the update has changed certainly the way traffic works around this area. So we'll have to watch out for kind of how that affects our plan for layout and stuff in the long term. And I think what I'll be doing is looking to do the single long road layout up and down all the way along the city, just to maximise population in the short term. Let's go ahead and look through here. So we've got build roads, Can we build... Because it talks about boulevards, avenues and streetcars. That's just a 2-lane road. That's still the bulldoze option, and that's the upgrade option. Let's pop in back into upgrade. Oops, back into upgrade roads here, and see if that option allows us. Okay, so we can go to a 6-lane road there. I'm not sure that's particularly useful. Let's do that on the end just to test this. So we'll upgrade to 4-lane on the end, and then if we upgrade to 6-lane road here. Right, so we can upgrade it to an avenue, and then I assume a boulevard will be after that, and that I guess is going to be the equivalent of sort of 8 and 10-lane roads. So that'll be interesting. We don't need to do that right now, and I'm not going to waste any more money on it. But there we go. That's the option. And I suppose streetcars will maybe be the maximum level. So that's going to mean you're spending even more money on your road layout system and transportation in the long term. So watch out for that one. Okay, so back to the patch notes. We've also got new houses of worship specialisation, which are going to be in here. So let's have a look. We've got a church, a mosque, a temple, and a modern temple. And looks like I really can't talk today. Looks like they've all got a 20% population boost, and all 12 by 12 area, all residency equally welcome in each house of worship. Cool. Okay, we've got a new social feature as well. So visit a friend, stranger or Mayor Daniel and collect gifts. I have seen this in game. Let's see if we can get one when we head over to Daniel City, and maybe we'll see one of these new temples as well. While we're waiting for that to load in, oh here we go, we're straight in. Okay, so let's have a look around and see if we can spot a gift. Looks like a little blue bubble. Oh, fantastic, there we go. So it's the little blue bubble, like in your own city, but with this gift icon. And if we tap it, there we go. We get a little message, and we've actually got 2 sugar and spices, I think it is there. Fantastic. Let's have a quick look around and see if we can spot in any of those new temples in the city here. Can't see any immediately. There probably are some, and maybe I'm just missing them. So got power stations out that way. More power here, sort of residential areas. Yeah, I can't see any of the temples or churches or mosques or anything straight off. Oh, hang on, what's this? That looks like, I think that's the church model we saw. Yeah, there we go. So you can see the church there right in the centre of the screen. That's a pretty nice little model. Car park on the left-hand side. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Awesome, let's head home. And then we're on to the last but one feature. So there are 16 new achievements in the game as well, apparently. This is to do mostly with producing things, as I understand it. So if we scroll to the right, we've got a bunch of new achievements down here. And they are called Couch Potato, Tailor, Baker, Farmer, Lumberjack, and Worker. And I think there might be 1 or 2 more on the sort of left-hand side down that way. But these are all about producing metal, wood, vegetables, things that you're going to do automatically, and that's great. So it means you're going to be able to get a lot more sim cash during the game, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and just collect the reward we had for our smart city last time around. Fantastic. And then we're on to the last line. So the last patch notes line says, we also adjusted the way population scores work for the landmark, entertaining and gambling specializations, and put in a fix for the Global Trade HQ crash issues. Now I haven't had any crash issues with the Global Trade HQ for a couple of updates, so hopefully that's fixed it for you if that was a problem for yourself. Let's take a look at entertainment gambling specializations. I don't know whether the figures maybe here have changed, maybe the population booster's gone up. I've not used any of these before, so I don't know, and I'm not familiar with exactly what those boosts were. Let's take a look at, what was the other one? Landmarks, and we obviously haven't placed any of these. But yeah, there's no new ones there. Just wondering if the figures look any different. I may have looked through one of these in video footage before, so I might take a look and see if I can see whether the population boost has changed or the area has changed. I'm not sure what it means by a population score, so it's a bit of a strange patch note to put in because it's not particularly clear. And I think that's it for today. At the end of the patch notes they say thanks as always for playing, so you know, hopefully you're enjoying the game still. I'm going to call it for this episode. I'm going to push on for 260,000 population so we can unlock the airport, hopefully for next episode. I might do a couple more of these disasters as well, because these look pretty fun. Maybe a few more Meteor Strikes we'll throw in. Press the red button to launch. These look really cool. I don't know what it was like previously, but this bit of interaction with this building I'm really enjoying. That's really nice. But yeah, that's it for this episode. So I hope you're having fun with whatever you're gaming with at the moment. I hope you're still enjoying SimCity BuildIt if you're playing. If you've got any feedback for me, then please leave it in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.